Let me introduce a tool that's been all the hype lately, PromptCombo. You'll understand what it is in about 3 minutes, and if you watch to the end, you'll get to try a new way to work. This is how you've probably been working. First, you write the spec. You ask it to make a detailed plan and wait 6 minutes. You ask it to implement the plan and wait 7 more minutes. You run it and you get an error. You ask why, and it says it missed something. You ask it to fix it and wait again. Finally, you ask it to update the docs. In total, it usually takes about 20 minutes. The waiting between steps is annoying, so you start running several projects at once, but you can't focus, it gets too scattered. Trying to find a way to do it all in one shot. You end up trying SKILL.md, but in real use, you run into a few problems. As work goes on, context keeps piling up. Then you cross into the surcharge tier, and your quota burns through fast. Sometimes it ignores instructions, and it forgets the task. You check in the morning hoping it's done, but it stopped because you hit the usage limit. On top of that, skills are hard to manage. Workflows change case by case, but you have to keep editing the skill file. And there are also cases where you can't rely on a skill file alone. Workflows for new projects and legacy projects are very different. In Brownfield projects, ones that are already built and running in production. Even when you add or change a feature, you have to verify the constraints and risks over and over to make sure you don't break what's already there. These days, harnesses with strong written guidelines are popular, but that alone is not enough. You have to recheck those guidelines many times in clean sessions that aren't biased by accumulated context. Narrow instructions for one folder work better than broad ones. They trace deeper and find the real problem. The downside is that prompt repetition goes way up. That's exactly why this tool was made. Here's how PromptCombo solves it. Each prompt starts in a fresh session, and the result is handed off to the next one. On top of that, you can choose any model you want for each session. Use Smart Opus for planning. Run the implementation on Sonnet. GPT is known to be thorough, so let's have GPT verify. For small tasks like doc updates, let's try GLM. And when everything is done, I want a ping on my Messenger app. Now you just write the spec, start it, and come back in 20 minutes to review. It works like this. Here's what really makes life easier. Start it, go do something else, and it's all done when you come back. Less stress about API errors means you get to keep what's left of your hair. It keeps your computer awake while the job is running. And it's smart enough to go into hibernate when everything is done. I now start a 5-hour run before leaving work and review it in the morning. It completely changed how I work. Putting a multi-step workflow into one block makes it easier to remember. It becomes a single block like this. You can nest these combos, so workflows become abstracted and encapsulated. Add input arguments like a function, and the input values get passed into the prompt, so you can use it like a template. You can bundle many skills and reference docs together inside a combo as a package, since having dozens of skills sitting in the home directory with no isolation just wastes tokens. So skills and their context only load when you use that combo. Combos export as a single package file, so they're easy to share with your team. Let me sum up why I use this. It's composable, so reuse is easy. The more your code base grows, the more useful it is for repetitive cleanup work. The steps are visible, so you can see how far you've gone and how much is left. The workflow runs deterministically. A fresh session can catch and fix mistakes from the last step without leftover bias. You can save money by using cheaper models. You can also run cross-reviews across multiple models really easily. It has error recovery built in, so it stays stable even on long runs. The more you use it, the more your own methods grow and improve. PromptCombo has a free version and doesn't need sign-up, so you can try it right away. I recommend giving it a try.